Well, I want to talk about this activity we call Observación in Valparaíso. The first thing is, this is not a method or procedure, mainly because it doesn't have a strictly guarantee on what you do. It may happen, but it is not for sure. It is in this way a possibility. We may call it a way, but not strictly a method. We practice it in our school since 1952. It is in this way my age. I was born by that date. And it is a collective activity. It's done by our teachers and students at the same time, and I would like to show you and stimulate you to practice it. Maybe there is something that could not be so positive. That is, among us is a collective activity. So if you start, maybe you're going to do it one by one. How it is done, this observación? It has very simple requisites. The first one is going out, meaning the following: is staying for some time out of daily life. That is to say, start drawing in a way is a suspension of habits. You do some activity that is only that, just drawing what you have in front of your eyes. It is a drawing in situ. It's not done by heart, it's not an imagination, it is not just something that pursues beauty. Could be done, or the result could be beautiful, but the first thing is to see what you have in front. The second dimension is it has a short text. Here we have the drawings up and the text below them. This text may include some things. The first one is the place, as it is done in front of something you're drawing. It has a place. This is a street on Cerro Alegre in Valparaíso. That one is another hill. So you may say where it was done. The second, it may has a description. We are in front of a street full of cars or something, normally. And the most important of it is, I call it the risk, because out of what you have done, you may adventure or sustain something that comes out of what you have done. I may say that this has not strictly a relation in time. Maybe you go out, do the drawing in the city or anywhere where you are, and a day after, or two, or a month, or even a year, you may realize what you have seen there. So the writing is not, it has not to be immediately. Maybe sometimes you write something to remember what you have seen in that moment. In this point, I must say, in what is written, it has some care about language. As we have in our school poets, we have the presence of poetic words. What you write, it is in the sense of unveiling something. It's not just the description. In that sense, that's a reason why I call what you write at last, that is, it has some risk. Anyone doing a drawing may risk something, saying something about what it has been drawn. In a way, the observation is an act. It is the act of being for a few moments in a certain present. Architecture is an art that must include experience, a large experience. And here is where Observación comes to be something that may offer you, as beginners in architecture, that could be in a way, it could be significant. What is it? Is it possible for an apprentice or beginner in architect have any authority at all? That's a question. Because you may know many things about history, monuments, etc. But when it is the point when you start having some authority in this art? Well, the offering is that you start with observation, that you may start from the beginning, from the first year, from the first moment. You may start drawing from real life in the city. You may have some authority in what you see and risk. So the relation, you may get something out of the relation between space and real life and start having some authority in architecture. That's it.